Good afternoon, I hope you guys are having a good day. I wanted to pop on today and actually do a quick little makeup tutorial. I get a lot of questions sometimes about makeup. I have done one blog post on it, but I have not actually shared how I do it or all of the products exactly that I use. Okay, so before I get started, I do want to share that I am not a makeup professional. I am just sharing what I do when I get ready in the mornings. So the first thing that I do is apply a eyeshadow primer, and this one is awesome. I will link it so you can swipe up and shop, but it keeps it on. Okay, so this one's awesome. I just rub my ring fingers together and then apply pretty much over my whole eyelid. Hopefully I can do this on my phone and my makeup look decent at the same time. Okay, next is eyeshadow, and this is my favorite palette. I use Foxy pretty much about, I guess, half of my eyelid, kind of over here in the corner and across. Okay, so I just remembered in looking at my palette that Booty Call actually used to be my favorite, but I guess since I ran out of that, Foxy's become my new favorite. So then I take the color Tease with a different brush, and I do on the other side kind of like, okay, I feel like I'm already starting to look more alive, and I just realized this is the worst camera angle like known to man. So next I use the brush that it came with. This side is what I did the light with, and then I'll use the other side to do the dark. I use a mix between Busted and Blackout and do the very... Okay, I just had to tell Mark to stop texting me because I'm doing my makeup on Instagram. I don't think anything surprises him anymore. But next I use, I wanted to show you how I do that. And I'll go back and smooth it later, but you can see I do the darkest there. And then I use this eyeliner and line my... Okay, I just did that, but I'll show you. I start about right here. I don't go all the way across to my inner eye. I just feel like that looks better on me. And I get thicker as I go out. And then I just do like a tiny bit out. Okay, this is a redo. That's why I have bottom liner on, because I look like a freak in the last video. But this is my favorite liner. You can tell I like it because it's so small. I do my bottom waterline and then my upper waterline. Try not to look so crazy this time. So after I do liner, I do my eyebrows. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, but it kind of wears off like right here and on the ends. So I just kind of touch mine up a little bit, do my arch and down. And okay, I hope I'm not boring you guys absolutely to death. Getting close to being finished, and I probably do my makeup like backwards of the rest of America, but just showing you what I do. And this is my favorite primer. I do it next. I just do like maybe like 1.5. Then I use this concealer. It is the best ever, ever, ever. I just found it. I was using another one, which was awesome, that I show on my blog, but I really think I like this one better. Also wanted to point out that this is kind of like my full makeup routine. I do not wear... Okay, I think Mark's gonna die when he watches this back. Okay, so this is like my full makeup routine. I maybe wear makeup like 2 or 3 days a week, depending on what we have going on. So anyway, I do like some. Okay, I got all that smoothed out. So I use it like here, and I don't go back over it with my regular, this is my regular foundation that I love. So I kind of go like underneath and around it. Who's still watching? I didn't realize this would be so long. I'm trying to do one frame for one step so that I can link each item and you can swipe up. So this is my favorite setting powder, and I go over exactly where, I use it as powder, exactly where I put concealer. Okay, so I use setting powder, and then I use bronzer everywhere else. So I don't actually use like a fully colored powder anywhere. I really hope no one screenshots any of this. If you do, I don't want to see it. Okay, so I use setting powder, and then I use bronzer, which I already kind of did right here. I don't actually use a colored powder. I just use the setting powder, and then I do bronzer here, and then I also, since I have like ginormous forehead. Okay, so I actually have all this like down to a science in real life, and it only takes me like 10 minutes, but I swear it's taking me 2 hours on Instagram. So I use bronzer here, here, and here, and on the sides of my nose. One little trick, I don't love my nose at all. So I use bronzer right here and down a tiny bit, and then like this. Go down on this side. Okay, next would be mascara. I don't have lash extensions. I've had them before and they ruined my lashes, so I will not get those again. I have finally got mine long. And I just swear by Maybelline Lash Sensational. And then I actually use the Okay, so this is the Younique Fiber Lashes, and I love it, but I don't love the, I guess you would say the applicator or the mascara that they have with it, so I seal it with this. So I'll put this on, and then I'll add this, and then I'll put this back over it. Okay, mascara is done on here. I feel like mascara is like the biggest game changer. If there's one thing that I do, it's always mascara if I don't have time to do anything else. So I start like very low when I do it and kind of pull upward. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a little tutorial on that. I'm sure I'll look like a freak doing mascara. Okay, so start low. I kind of already did like one coat, and then what I do is take this, and it just like makes them look longer. All right, here we go. I do, I can't talk. I do overline just like a tiny bit. Okay, one very, very last thing. This is my favorite lipstick. I put it over all of my other, because all these other ones are kind of like the dry, stay all day lipsticks. So I use this to kind of be like creamier and to kind of even out all of my other lip colors. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm actually going to compile all of these videos maybe later this week or early next week and put it on the blog, and I will link all the makeup there as well. Thanks for watching. Next up is lipstick, and I have 3 colors, all the same brand, that I am loving right now. They're all kind of different shades of pink, but they're all really good and natural-ish looking. Some are just darker than others. The one I'm gonna use right now is called Patina.